Hello, friends. I'm Heidi with Onigo Stamping, and welcome to my craft corner. I have so much in store for you tonight. We are going to take a look at lots and lots of new stuff from the new catalog, new colors, new stamp sets, new pattern papers, all the good stuff. So I hope you are ready. If this is your first time watching, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And if you are even a return person, go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know that you're watching. Let me know where you're watching from, what you're up to tonight. A special shout out to my replay watchers. Welcome to you as well. Leave me a comment. Let me know that you watched the replay. I love to know that you guys watch it later. So, hello, Fonda and Sue and Tammy. Oh, hello, hello. I'm so glad that all of y'all are here. I'm going to flip my camera around. Oops. Let's get that right. There we go. All right. You guys ready for this? We're going to take a look at lots of new stuff from the new catalog. I also have the cards using the Marigold Moments stamp set that I promised I would share with you. I'm going to show those to you, and hopefully we have time to remake one of those cards using one of the new stamp sets that I have. So, hello, Wendy from the UK and Rita. So here is the new catalog. Isn't it gorgeous? So pretty. I cannot show you the inside yet, which is too bad. You can see the outside. It's super pretty. So let me set that aside before I accidentally show you something in it. And then I get in trouble. I'd have to erase my video and that'd be no good. So hello, Terry. All right, so I thought we would start with stamps and then we'll move into colors and then we'll see where life goes. So here is the first bundle that I have to share with you. Now I have my camera pulled way, way up tonight. And I hope it's not fuzzy. Let me know, is it fuzzy? I'm having a hard time telling. But here's the first stamp set that I was going to share with you. This is called Circle Sayings. And this comes in a bundle. And it's got a whole bunch of sayings that says warm hello, because you're awesome. I like that, because you're awesome. Thank you, smile today. Happy birthday, thinking of you, sending you a, what are we sending you? It doesn't say. Maybe you put happy birthday, sending you a smile, put that in the center. Maybe you're sending somebody a cupcake. I don't know. And then celebrate. So that's really cool. And it's a clear photopolymer set. Now you can get it in a bundle for a 10% discount with this 2 3/8 inch circle punch. So this is an even bigger circle punch. So Stampin' Up is now offering 3 circle punches. So this one is the 2 3/8 that is going to come with this bundle. And then, we have the 1 3/4 online. And we have the 2 inch. And then this one is 2 3/8. So it's even bigger. Big, big, big stuff. And that's going to punch this stuff out. So I'm really excited about that. That's going to be fun to use. Fun, fun stuff. All right. So that was bundle number 1. Set that aside. Stuff everywhere. Hello, Yolanda. All right. And the next bundle is our little monkey bundle. He is so cute. You guys know I love the little cute animals. I don't know why. So it says, I'm bananas about you. Just swinging by to say hi, little monkey. And there's all these adorable monkeys. And then this comes with a punch too. Where's my punch? Here it is. This comes with a punch. I haven't even opened it yet. This comes with this punch and it punches out the monkey. So this punch is going to punch out this monkey right here. Okay. And punch that monkey. But then it also has pieces in here that you can use to just like make a paper pieced monkey out of it. So really cool. And a little banana in there too. And it doesn't match that banana though. Oh, it matches this one. So there's a closed banana. It matches that one. So that's really cool. That's bundle number 2. That's gonna be fun to play with too. We'll set that aside. Oh, you want to see the random stamp set that was in my package? So this is Stamped with Love. This is the new Angel Policy stamp set. So if you make cards and sell them, you do have to follow Stampin' Up's Angel Policy. And all they ask is that you stamp this copyright Stampin' Up on the back of it. So, but this was in my box. I've put in, I didn't order it. It was just in there. So I put in an email to Stampin' Up to see if they want me to send it back to them. I'm hoping they don't, but we'll see what happens. So hand stamped, especially for a post. I like you, love you always. So you get a card. And then this little envelope thing. So that's kind of fun. I like that. Cute. All right, we'll set that one aside. I got so many things. Let's look at the first suite that I have. So this is the Zany Zoo suite. And I am loving this one. Check this out. It has all these fun animals. It has like cheetah doing ballet. It has a raccoon with balloons. It has a skunk and a bird like doing bird watching. I don't know. It has a turtle doing, he looks like he's doing karaoke or something. You have a llama knitting. And then my favorite is the alligator on the bicycle. And it says, happy birthday to you. You're too wonderful. Something great to celebrate you. So, isn't that fun? So cute. And this comes with dies. So the dies are in here. I did open this up and I die cut it all so you guys can see what the dies look like. So there are the dies to cut out each of those animals, which is really cool. Now this is really fun. It has like a curtain, like so you can make a stage in this right here. The Zany Zoo is so cute. You can make a stage. You can put little, balloons. I don't know, all sorts of stuff. A little cloud up there. And then there is this one like banner tag in there too. So really cool dies. A little stool. Maybe the, yeah. Oh, all sorts of fun stuff. All right. And then what I really loved, it comes with this pattern paper. Check this out. I just love the look of this. And I'm pretty sure, let me grab the dies. I'm pretty sure the dies are going to cut out some of these animals. So like, I think on this one, it will cut out the crocodile or the alligator. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's going to cut out that alligator with that die. Check that out. How sweet is that? So there's that one. And then this one, oh my gosh, look at this. It's got elephants and koalas and armadillos and a puppy dog. And I think that here we can cut out this raccoon with the balloons. Ah, sweet. Check that out. Really cool. That's another piece. And then this one has our llama knitting. So yeah, that'll cut that out. And then it has a sloth and a bear reading a book and a hedgehog painting a picture and a goat cooking. I don't know. So that one's really fun. Oh, here's our music one. So we got a bear playing an accordion, a beaver playing some bongos, a warthog playing the banjo, a little frog playing the flute, and then we can cut out our turtle singing with that die. Let me hold that up so you can see. Isn't that cute? Oh, these are cracking me up. All right. And then we have the dancing one. Oh my goodness, look at these dancers. We got our cheetah here. So I bet this will cut this out. There we go. Yep, that'll cut that out. And then there's a hippo and I don't know, is that a meerkat and a sheep and like a deer or something? Too much fun. All right. And then the last one. Out of order. The last one, that's like the great outdoors. So here's our skunk with his binoculars and a pig and a lion roasting a marshmallow. So those are really fun too. And a possum taking pictures. Too cute. All right. So you've seen the front. You've seen all the cute animals on the front. Check out what is on the back. Even if you don't like those cute animals, check out the back. Zigzags. Some stars, black and white stars. Black and white squiggles. Ah, too cute. Black and white squiggles. Black and white, I don't know, dot lines. There we go. I love a good black and white pattern. So even if the animals weren't adorable, I would be all over this just for these black and white dots. And then some just simple flowers. So that one's really fun. All right. And then also in this suite, before I forget, there is a 2-pack of ribbon. And the ribbon is Oh, well, I'd have to look up in the catalog what colors it is. I think it is maybe either Parakeet Party, maybe Parakeet Party and Petal Pink. I don't know what it looks like. I don't have it in front of me. Let's pull it out and look at it real quick. Let's see how the ribbon is. Throw that away. There we go. All right, this one's nice. See how it ties. It's a little bit stiff, but it's nice and thin. So it seems to be, I think it's going to be a good, oh yeah, that's going to tie nicely. So it's going to give you a nice bow. It's got a little bit of stiffness in it, but it's nice and thin. So it's not so stiff that you can't do anything with it. So that's good. And then this one is, I don't know. It's like, it's got a texture to it. It's got like a bumpy lined texture to it. You can tie it. It's pretty good. There we go. Isn't that fun? Okay. So those are 2 ribbons in that suite of products. So the dies, the stamp set, the pattern paper, the ribbon, that's all in one suite. All right, let me see if I got a spot to put this. My desk is covered. All right, next up, we have the Cheerful Daisies suite. So here's the Cheerful Daisies stamp set. Blah, 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 blah. So we got some big daisies. It's got insides and outsides, right? Which I always love when you get that 2-step. It says, "You made my day. Oops a daisy. So sorry. Wishing you the brightest birthday, and your friendship means everything." So that's really fun, and some leaves and things. And then the dies. Here are the dies. And I put those on there, but I think they'll go on here too. So these are actually 2 dies. I cut them out. I did different colors paper. I should have gotten them a little bit different shades. I can't talk. I use Misty Moonlight and Blueberry Bushel, I think. So, but there's the dies, and it does have a tag with it. So that's cool. And then this comes with some gems in, I think this is the new Pecan Pie, Lemon Lolly maybe, and maybe Balmy Blue. Does it tell me? No, it doesn't tell me. I hate when they do that. I wish they would tell me on the package what colors they are. All right, and then it has as well some designer series paper. Now you guys are going to have to tell me what you think of this designer series paper. I don't know. I want to like it, but it has a very retro 70s feel. So there is that. And it's very much like a painted look to it. So that's kind of pretty. And here's this one. I don't think the dies cut out any of this because it's way too painted for that. There's that one. Here's this one in the new Moody Mauve. I do kind of like this one with the daisies just all over the bottom. That's kind of cool looking. Here's that one. I think this is Boho Blue. And then there's this one in more like greens and yellows. And then the other side is kind of fun. It's just, I think these are just the new ink colors. It's a bit too much for you, Sue. Yeah. I don't know. So this is the Boho Blue. I think this is the Copper Clay, the Wild Wheat. This one is, I think it's Pretty Peacock in a green. I don't know what green. And then we have some Pebble Path and some Moody Mauve. And that's all we got. So that's the new daisies. We'll have to see about that one. That's what, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to shove this up here. And then I have a couple more pattern papers to show you, and then we're going to jump into colors. So this is, I didn't get the suite to go with this. This does has have coordinating stamps and dies. This is the Countryside Inn suite, and it is blue. It is blue. So there we have a blue floral. This is kind of fun though. Look at this. There's little bunnies on here. In this floral, there's little bunnies. So that's kind of fun. And then this one has like birds. I don't know if those are, I don't know, it has little birds in there. See those? Something different. Okay. And we have this one. No hidden animals in there. This one I think might be my favorite. I like this little bit of, I don't know if this is Tahitian Tide in there or the new Azure Afternoon. But I like that little pop of a brighter blue in there, and it has little foxes. And I think those foxes are pretty darn cute. So this one I really like. I'm excited to use this piece. And then we have another like tree. I guess those are trees. I thought they were leaves at first, but they look like trees. So that's kind of fun. And then it does look like fancy wallpaper, doesn't it? Christine, that's okay. All right, and then the back is just like more patterns. So this is just really fun. Like a really, let's hold that way, way up. See if we can see it. Like little flowers. And we just have like a little dot. Tiny. And then there's a stripe. I swear I used to have a dress that had this exact same color stripe on it. Like when I was in middle school. All right, and then we have a blue on blue stripe. So that's kind of fun. I always love a good stripe. I love a good stripe. I love a good tone on tone patterns. There we go. And then this last one. So I'll definitely be using this side of it. I think I'll use this paper. The stamp set is just like, I don't know, it says it's a rug. It's like frames, and then there's a bunch of dies. That there's one stamp with a bunch of different florals and things, and the dies cut it out at different layers. I don't quite get it. So I didn't get the whole suite, but I did get the paper because I just get the paper, right? All right, and then I have a couple 6x6s. So this is the new designer series paper patterns for this year. And these are the new in colors that I have it in. So we have like a, I don't know, like a striped dot thing going on. I don't know what those are. They're like little dashes. And then the other one is a polka dot. Let's see how those. And then the other side, we get a stripe. So the last couple of years, they've done like tone on tone. And this one is very much the color in white, which is very different. Yeah, that blues will probably work well for masculine cards. So there's a stripe and then a heart pattern. So I saw some samples with this where they like, they went in and did like a blending brush with extra color on there and turned it more into a tone on tone. And that I kind of like, I don't know. To me, let me know what you think. I'm not as big of a fan of a color in white. Like the contrast is too much for me. I feel like it overpowers. But you guys let me know what you think. All right, and then this one is the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper. This has a fun stamp set that goes with it as well, and dies. And it has like, what do I want to say? It has balloons. It's like a birthday set, so that's kind of fun. So this is just like, and it's like a watercolor look. And I haven't even looked at this. I just opened it. You like the bigger, bolder patterns? Okay. So there's a stripe. And then we get like this tone. There's a bunch of these tone shift ones, I think. It's kind of fun. And then just like a watercolor. I think this is the new Bubble Bath color. So again, just like a tonal shift stripe. And this is the new Lemon Lolly color in a stripe. And I think this is Lemon Lime Twist. Just a watercolor wash. And I don't know if this is Pretty Peacock. Probably. In like a stripy thing. And probably Lost Lagoon in a stripy thing. Maybe some Misty Moonlight. I'm going to have to learn these new colors. I don't know them all. I'm betting this is Azure Afternoon. Maybe Blueberry Bushel? Not sure. and then a smaller stripe. So yeah, they're bright. They're bright, but not, I don't know, they're bright but washed out. And then on the other side, woo, we got some lemon lolly stars. You guys can see that. It's got stars all over it. And then a stripe. Ooh, that's kind of fun. It's like a rainbow triangle thing going down. Huh. Ooh, this is a fun, like a dotted look and larger dots. This is just a nice, like general pattern thing. It's gonna be great for making all sorts of cards. There's that one. We got a squiggly lines going on, like a squiggle rainbow lines. Hello, Lena, welcome. And some stars. And I'm going kind of fast. And some confetti. Ooh, there's some bigger stars in all different colors. And then just a wash on the back of that one. So those are fun. That's the other 6x6 that I have. I'm looking around to make sure nothing else is missing. I think that is it. I think we are ready to move on to colors. We're going to try the colors. You know what I'm going to start with? All right, so I did these earlier. And I'm going to put these on, I'm going to send these out. I'm going to send out this template in my email on Saturday. So make sure you're on my email list. I'm going to send out this template so you guys can make your own. All right, if you want to make your own of these, I'm going to send that out. These are just some color charts that I did. And I already put in the colors we had. So then I thought, well, now we can just come in and we'll do the new colors, right? So I have this big, I haven't opened it. I have a big brick of all the new core colors, which I probably should have bought separately because I really didn't need a new fresh freesia. Probably didn't need it. Well, I think I got rid of my Misty Moonlight. All right. Oh, and they're all wrapped individually. I should have opened these before we started. All right, pull these all out. Here we go. And then we will just whip these all up. You guys can tell me what you think so far while I am opening all these packages. Tell me if you've had a favorite that you've seen so far. Just cutting these. Hopefully I'm cutting enough. All right, giving you all a minute. Tell me what you think. You have a favorite. So, right. We'll slide the plastic off. So much plastic. I don't like so much plastic there is. But with ink pads, you kind of need it because otherwise they might leak. So you like the lemon lolly, Sue? I'm excited to see what that looks like. I'm excited to stamp these because we're going to fill in this chart and see what the ink colors look like. Ugh. Getting this all over. Ooh, lemon lime twist. Here's that yellow. Our lemon lolly. Ugh. So many new colors. I'm so excited. Do you guys know how to put the stickers on your ink pads? Did you know this? Lost Lagoon and Pink Pumpkin Pie. There's stickers on the back of your ink pads right here. And what they tell you you're supposed to do is you put the one in your own language on the front. So it can go here. And then now there's two in English because we're not in Japan anymore. So you can take the other one and you can put it, when you open this up, there's this spot. You can stick it right in there as well. And then you can also put it on that end too if you want. So I hope you know what color you have open. I like it on the inside there so that when my ink pad is open, I can look and see what color it is. All right, getting off all the plastic. I needed a new trash can. All right, let's do some stamping. Now I did pull out one of the daisies. I pulled out one of the daisies already. I'm going to start with the Berry Burst. All right, let's ink this up. Berry Burst, here we go. Ooh, that's darker than I expected. The blue, Yolanda. All right, we're going to clean off my stamp. I did not expect that Berry Burst to be that dark. The paper is super, super pretty. So let me, you know what, I should grab my papers. So I've already put my papers in folders because I was afraid that I was going to forget the names. So let me see, where is the Berry Burst? I like lost it. Oh, there it is. There is the Berry Burst. Isn't that pretty? It lightens up as it dries. The ink lightens a little bit as it dries. It's fantastic. It's fabulous. It is. So then what I'll do, I don't think I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to come back and do it. But I did punch all these. I just punched them with my Petal Park punch. So I could have a little sample of the paper right on there next to the ink. There's Berry Burst. Next up is Lost Lagoon. I'm not going in order. I should have. This is going to come over here in my subtles. So here comes Lost Lagoon. That's fun. I was not around when Lost Lagoon first came out, but everybody loves it. So there is Lost Lagoon. And grab my Lost Lagoon folder. So here is the Lost Lagoon. So super pretty. Very cool. Awesome. All right, there's Lost Lagoon. Next up is Azure Afternoon. This is going to be a bright. I'm going to come over here with the brights. Let's do Azure Afternoon right there. Oh, it's kind of a pretty blue. And look at the cardstock with this. So Azure Afternoon. That's the front paper. So there we go. Oh, that's fun. This Azure Afternoon is not as turquoisey as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot more turquoise, but it's a very blue color. And I do have some past colors that I was going to do some comparisons with. I don't know if we'll get to it. So here's the Lemon Lime Twist. I'm going to do that one next, and we're going to finish up our brights. Lemon Lime Twist. So, find my Lemon Lime Twist. Here it is, right here. And I wanted to look at this with some Parakeet Party. So I did pull out the Parakeet Party because I wanted to see what that looked like. So here's the Lemon Lime Twist. This is very bright green. This is very much a neon green. So there's that Lemon Lime Twist. And here's what it looks like next to Parakeet Party. They're very, very similar. It's just that, like, this one's like bluer or something. But they're very similar in color. So, or yellower maybe. I'm really bad at knowing the tones of colors, but this is Lemon Lime Twist. I would not put those two colors together. Lemon Lime Twist and Parakeet Party, not sure I would put those in combo together. So there's our brights. Poppy Parade, Melon Mambo, Flirty Flamingo, Pumpkin Pie, Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lime Twist, Granny Apple Green, Coastal Cabana, Azure Afternoon, and Berry Burst. All right, let's grab the neutrals. Get our neutrals in here. Clean off my stamp a little bit. So Misty Moonlight, this just went away last year, the year before. Here's our Misty Moonlight. And Misty Moonlight. Where did you go? Here you are. You're not in a folder because you have a folder. So there's the Misty Moonlight, kind of just like a dusty blue, right? Misty Moonlight. I'm excited for the pecan pie. Anybody else excited for pecan pie? I want to see what this looks like. Let's get this stamped. So here's my pecan pie. And I always think Billy Crystal in my brain. And pie. Let me know if you even got that reference. Oh my goodness. Me with my college students all the time. I do cultural references and they don't get them, any of them. That pecan pie is really pretty. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I was sad to see soft suede go, but I really like this pecan pie. Pecan pie. All right. Let's grab the pecan pie. You like the misty blue, Yolanda? All right, here's our pecan pie. Oh, so pretty. That's a great brown. Look at that brown. It's just beautiful. It's like a bear. It's like a teddy bear. I want to hug it. So there's our neutrals. In our neutrals, we have Mossy Meadow, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, Blackberry Bliss, Early Espresso, Pecan Pie, Crumb Cake, Gray Granite, Smoky Slate, and Basic Gray. I'm going to come back to the in colors. We're going to finish our core colors first. So then we have the Regals. So in the Regals, we're going to pull out some Blueberry Bushel and some Pretty Peacock. So this is Blueberry Bushel, which is a very bright blue. I feel like this should have been a bright, but I guess we had a zero afternoon there. So we needed a blue over here. I do like the fact that they spread out the colors in the different color collections. So you can get a whole color collection and kind of get a really broad range of colors in there. So that's good. All right, Pretty Peacock. Pretty Peacock. There we go. I love Pretty Peacock. I'm excited for Pretty Peacock to come back. It reminds me of the old Not Quite Navy. He's been around that long. All right, let me grab these. The chaos in my desk is turning into more chaos. So here is Blueberry Bushel and Pretty Peacock. So first up, we have Pretty Peacock. You can see it next to it stamped. Oh, so pretty. It's like a blue-green, kind of a tealy color, a dark teal. I just saw a car that color today. It was so pretty. And then Blueberry Bushel, which is just a nice bright blue. So really pretty. Blueberry Bushel. All right. Next up, what we've all been waiting for. I'm going to make sure that my stamp is super duper clean because I'm going to do the new Lemon Lolly. I'm excited to see this one. Lemon Lolly and Bubble Bath. I want to see what they look like stamped. All right, so here's Lemon Lolly. Here we go. Okay. It's light but bright. You see that? It's light but bright. So, okay. That's Lemon Lolly. And then Bubble Bath. Stamp off. Here comes the Bubble Bath, which to me looks like a light freesia. A light fresh freesia. Yep. It's kind of a pinky, purpley pink color. So I don't know if it fulfills people's need for a nice pretty pink. We'll look at some different colors. There we go. And here is Bubble Bath and Lemon Lolly. Oh, and Fresh Freesia. So here's Fresh Freesia. And we have Bubble Bath. So there's Bubble Bath. I mean, it's, to me, it's it's a pinky purple color. It very much is like a light fresh freesia. Oh, am I frozen? There we go. So yeah. And then Lemon Lolly is a bright yellow. Like this looks, I don't know, it's bright but soft. And it's bright but soft. How does that work? I don't know, but it's bright but soft. Let's see if I can find the other colors. I want to do some playing here. I have a giant stack, you guys. I have a giant stack of retired and not retired colors. And if I can find the right shades that I'm looking for, I tried to sort them, but it was hard. All right, so here are some yellows. Let's compare this with our new Lemon Lolly. So here is Pineapple Punch. Move this back, I'm getting a shadow. Here is Pineapple Punch. Really, really old Barely Banana. Some Daffodil Delight. So this is current, right? Daffodil Delight. Here is the So Saffron that just left. And then here is the new Lemon Lolly. So it, you guys can see that. It's definitely a different color. And it's still light, but it's much brighter, a much greener, bright yellow than like the old Banana, Barely Banana, or the So Saffron. That's kind of what it is. All right. And then we'll put the Lemon Lolly back. That one done. All right. Let's look at Bubble Bath. So here is Bubble Bath again. And like I said, I think it looks like a light fresh freesia. And what colors I had. I wanted to look at it with. So this one, here's an old Pale Plum. You remember Pale Plum? Not quite that. It's definitely purpler than like the old Pink Pirouette. Hi, Kristen. So it's definitely a little bit purplier. It's definitely more purple than Blush Blossom. I think that's all I pulled out. So it's, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think people were hoping to get more of a Pink Pirouette again. And that's what it's closer to. But it's definitely a little more purple than Pink Pirouette, if you remember Pink Pirouette. So, all right. There was that one. We'll put our Bubble Bath away. Do a couple more kind of comparison stuff, and then we're going to look at the ink colors. Because we can't stay here all day. And I promised you we would make a card, so I want to do that too. I could have done about 10 things tonight, right? All right, let's look at the Pretty Peacock. So here's the old Pretty Peacock. So pretty. And I want to just see what I got here. So here's Island Indigo. It's definitely more green than Island Indigo. Here's the Tempting Turquoise. Pull out all the blues right now. Here's the old Not Quite Navy. So it is definitely more green than Not Quite Navy. And it's definitely not Brilliant Blue. Nor is it taken with teal. So it's definitely a very different blue. Let's look at kind of, what else we got? It's not Dapper Denim either. So definitely very different. But it is very close to Island Indigo, actually. It's just kind of greener. And it's close to Not Quite Navy, but it's greener. It's definitely greener than Not Quite Navy. All right. Is there anything else you want me to compare? I have lots of comparisons, but let's move on. I'm thinking let's move on and look at our in colors. Shall we do that? Whew. Then I want to make a card. I want to do something fun. I want to do some stamping. even though colors are fun, but all right. So here's this chart again. And let's open up all these. You guys can tell me what you think of the colors. Tell me if there's another color you want to look at. It is a little bit more purple than I expected. Yes, definitely. Definitely the bubble gum is, or the bubble bath. I'm going to call it bubble gum all the time instead of bubble bath. Right. Now, let me know what you think of these ink colors. I'm not sure that they are my colors, but they are definitely trendy. I went to Target the other day and I was looking at the clothes and I was like, oh, look, here's all these ink colors. Here's that moody mauve that we're getting. So they're definitely trendy. So I'm sure that there are people that are going to love them. All right, let's start with our wild wheat. Some people told me they were really excited about this color. I don't know. I'm really hoping that it's going to look good with some other colors. So there's wild wheat. Wild wheat. Here's my wild wheat paper. There we go. It's kind of green. It's kind of yellow. It's kind of green. You love the color chart. I'm sending it out on Saturday, so you can make your own. Here it is next to Delightful Dijon from a few years ago. And here we have Summer Starfruit. So it's kind of like a mix between Delightful Dijon and Summer Starfruit. Like if you put that in the middle, I don't know. Yeah, so wild wheat. I'm curious to what it's going to look like with some other colors. All right. Do not want to use this. I only started out with 2 of each sheet, so I don't want to lose anything. There's the wild wheat. Next up, let me clean my stamp off. Next up, let's do the Moody Mauve. Moody Mauve. Who knew mauve could be so moody? There we go. Definitely a mauve color. Christine, no wild wheat for you? Yeah. I'm trying to hold judgment until I've used it on things. All right. Here is the Moody Mauve paper. The paper is kind of pretty. Kind of cool. And then I was like, well, what does this look like to me? What did I pull out? I pulled out a couple things. I pulled out a really old Cranberry Crisp. That's definitely redder, though. And the Rococo Rose. Oh, man, it's too bad Rococo Rose doesn't exist anymore because those look really cool together. But definitely not the same color as Rococo Rose. So definitely something different. Not purely pomegranate either. Definitely mauvier than that. So fun color. All right, Moody Mauve. Put that one away. Next up, you guys, Moody Mauve is pretty. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like that one. This is one I'm excited about. Pebble Path. Pebble Path. I know it's just like a brown gray color, but I don't know. It looks very dark right there. But wait till you see the paper. I think the paper is really pretty. And I think the paper looks fantastic with gray granite. It's like a dark gray, like basic gray, but it's a warm dark gray. So here you go. Isn't that fun? And I think I pulled out all the grays so we can look at all the different grays that we have. I'm just gotta find them. About a giant stack. All right, so here is Pebble Path with gray granite. Look how pretty those are together. Gorgeous. And then this is basic gray. So you can see it's browner, right? It's just more brown than the basic gray. And then smoky slate. So it's kind of like we have 2 cool grays and 2 warm grays. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up so you can see a little bit better. So this is the Pebble Path, and then gray granite, basic gray, and smoky slate. So you got your cool grays and your warm grays. I really, really like the Pebble Path. I think that is a really nice gray. Really nice gray. It's going to work great as a fabulous neutral to add to your collection. There's Pebble Path. I know. Who gets excited about a gray? Kristen, you love it too. Oh, good. Does Moody Mauve look similar to Rose Red? I don't think that it does. Let's see if I have it. All right. Here's some Rose Red. And here is the Moody Mauve again. So it's definitely purple. It's more purple. So a little more purple than the Rose Red. But good eye. Good question. All right. Upward and onward. Boho Blue. Boho Blue. There we go. Nice blue. Now to me, I should look at this with Misty Moonlight because I don't know, it's lighter than Misty Moonlight. But I don't know, it's like a light blue. I got a bunch of blues here. Let me see. A bunch of old blues. So definitely not Bashful Blue. Brocade Blue. Old Ballet Blue, so it's mustier than that. What I think it is closest to, it's almost a bordering blue, but it's more blue than bordering blue. So yeah, so it was a lot more plum color. And then almost amethyst. It's not as purple as that. So it's kind of a dusty blue. I don't know. It's very 80s blue to me. That country blue. Like my entire house was this color as a kid. So, all right, there's the boho blue. One more, and then we're going to make a card. We're going to make a card quick. And I'm going to show you those Marigold morning cards that I got. So they're pretty cute. And plus, they use my favorite retiring color. So, all right, here comes the Copper Clay. Copper Clay. There we go. It's red. It's a lot redder than the Pecan Pie. Pecan Pie. Yes, I cracked myself up. All right, here's the Copper Clay. I think I pulled out some Cajun Craze because that's what I was like, is this different than Cajun Craze? And it is. It's more brown than Cajun Craze. But I think they could have sent Cajun Craze away and replaced it. But anyway. And then here's the Cinnamon Cider. And it's darker than Cinnamon Cider. It's like Cinnamon Cider, but darker. Here's my Pecan Pie. Let's look at them together too. So here's the Pecan Pie. And the Pecan Pie is like, I don't know, it's very similar to Cinnamon Cider, but then you see it and it's like, oh, it's a little more green. So it is definitely very different than the Copper Clay. The boho blue and the mauve, Tammy, they definitely remind me of the 80s. They definitely remind me of the 80s. Yeah, like a 70s, 80s vibe going down in the in colors. There we go. Pecan Pie, Cinnamon Cider, Cajun Craze, and the new Copper Clay. So very different colors. And this looks very green when you put it next to the other brown, which it didn't before. So, all right. What do you think? What is your favorite new color? I would love to know. Set all this aside. We're going to do some stamping. Let me show you these Marigold Moments cards. So kind of a complete 180 here. But I love these so much. I'm so sad that the stamp set is already gone. All right, so here is a simple thank you card. Isn't that so sweet? With the Marigold Moments. And I stamped it in Melon Mambo, or not Melon Mambo, Mango Melody and Daffodil Delight. And we got that Hive 3D embossing folder. Like everything on here is being retired. The stitched rectangles, the Mango Melody, this awesome baker's twine that was in the mini catalog, the Hive 3D embossing folder. There's that one. Here is a Mother's Day card on Daffodil Delight and stamped with Daffodil Delight and Mango Melody with some black and white checked ribbon and a little Happy Mother's Day. Isn't that fun? All right. Here I used the Rain or Shine designer series paper. Oh, your Marigold stamp set came today. It really was a great deal if you were able to snag it. And I stamped it and cut it out. Yeah, just really, really sweet on some Mango Melody. And then there's this one that I did with Mango Melody and Pumpkin Pie. Pumpkin Pie. So it could be a carnation if you stamped it in different colors. It definitely could. I wanted to use Mango Melody one last time. It was like my farewell to Mango Melody. So there's that one. Let me show you the card I want to recreate. Here is the card that I'm going to try to recreate. So, isn't that fun? Happy Mother's Day with a flower. I think I'm going to use the zoo animals on it, though. What do you think? Zany Zoo, but we're going to turn it into this card here using the same exact layout, but I'm going to do it in Zany Zoo. So let me grab my Zany Zoo paper. It's way over there. So here's my Zany Zoo paper and the stamps and everything else. All right, so I'm going to grab one of these for the bottom section. I want to do a dark color. I think I'm just going to stick with this one right here. We're going to make a completely different looking card with this. All right, so this bottom section here is 5.5 by 1.5. So I'm just going to cut a 1.5 inch strip. Everybody hold your breath while I cut brand new paper. All right, so we're going to cut 1.5. And then I'm going to cut it at 5.5. Just like that. All right. And then I think I'm going to use like one of the polka dot ones. We'll use maybe this polka dot one. Just trying to see if it's going to show up enough. Maybe this one. Let's do this one. We're going to do this one. I'm going to cut this about 3/4 of an inch. Cutting off 3/4 of an inch, just like that. We're going to use the dies on this. And then I think I'm going to grab the piece that has the raccoon with the balloons. If we can find that one. And we're just going to use the dies to cut it out. We're going to make a super quick card here. Where I can find the pieces. Where is my raccoon? Here he is. All right. Oh, and there's one right up here near the top or near the bottom. I can just grab. All right. So I'm just going to cut this out. Like that. So we can use the dies on him. The other thing I got today is I actually got the Big Shot. Finally, not the Big Shot, the new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, finally, to replace my Big Shot. All right, so I want to use this strip. In these dies have this fun, like, scallop edge. I'm going to grab that. Because I want to recreate this bit right on here, which was made with the dies. These dies had this nice, fun little scallop thing. So I'm going to recreate it with this fun little scallop thing. I'm just going to pop that on there. going to put some washi tape down. Hold that in place. And I'm going to cut out my little raccoon with his balloons. He's so cute. Now I'm going to grab another piece of washi to hold him down with. Pull off some tape. Get that all lined up. Stick them down, and then we'll run this through. I can find my top plate. Are you guys still with me? Are you hanging in there? It has been a long night. It's been a long night, and I haven't had dinner yet. I'm excited to go for dinner tonight. We have a standing Thursday evening dinner that involves a Long Island for me. Because this is kind of the end of my week. I still work all day Friday and Saturday, but it's all work from home. So this is kind of the end of my week. All right. Here's our adorable little, he's so cute. So cute. And then this, so this didn't cut this off because it only cuts part way. I'm just going to take my scissors and I'll just snip this. Snip that there, and snip that there. And now I did pre-cut the paper for this one, just so I would be ready to go. Oh, I did though. So I have a piece of basic white thick cardstock, and I'm just going to fold this in half. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm just going to fold that right in half. And then, oops, that's not the right piece. Set that aside. I have my pattern paper, little zoo animal things. I don't know I don't know the names of the pattern paper yet. Stamp set is Zany Zoo. I don't know what the paper is. I have to learn all those things. All right. And I'm going to put this on the bottom. On that bottom edge. Make sure it's all lined up. Go. All right. And then I have some white, just regular basic white. I have 2 pieces to layer together. So this one is 4.5 by 2 3/4. And this one I'm going to put this strip on. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that to the bottom here. I can get my adhesive to come out. Come on. The bottle is getting low. I have to keep tapping it. I don't want to get too much glue, but some of it's got to come out. Come on. All right. So I'm going to pop this in here. I'm just going to go ahead and slide that over. There we go. And then I'm just going to snip off this side that's a little too long. That's great. I don't think I got that straight on there, and it's stuck out now. So we're just going to go with it. It's straight-ish. I don't know. I don't know if it's straight or not. I don't know. All right, I'm going to grab my stamp set. I'm going to grab the stamp that says something great to celebrate you. Oh no, it's a clean stamp. I didn't know that. Maybe I would have chosen differently. That's okay. I'm not going to put the sticker on right this second, just because it's been a long night. I want to get my card made. So I'm just going to use it without the sticker. You can use these without the stickers. Some people use them without the sticker all the time. I like to have the sticker on the back. Personally, I like the sticker on the back. I'm not using any new colors. I'm just using the Tuxedo Black Memento. I'm going to stamp up my stamp, and I'm going to stamp it right on here. Something great to celebrate you. And I'm I'm going to adhere this to my little piece of white. So this piece of white is just 1/8 inch bigger on both sides. So the original one was 4.5 by 2 3/4. So the layer is 4 5/8 by 2 7/8. And this is just going to slide right on here, just to kind of give us a little bit of something. And this I'm going to put on with dimensionals. So I'm going to grab my dimensionals. Pat, you never put your stickers on? How do I know all the paper measurements? Well, when I originally did it, I just made it, right? Like, so on this card, I just made it and did what I wanted to do. And then I measured that to figure out what it is. And then I have gotten really good at doing quick 1/8 inch math in my head because I cut a lot of cardstock. So I know there's lots of people who never put the stickers on the back. I really like the stickers because I will, when I am designing cards, I will lay the stamps on my piece of paper to see kind of how they fit together before I stamp them. So I like the stickers so I can see those images. That's a lot of the reason I like the stickers. All right, so we got that. And now I'm going to add my little raccoon with his balloons. We're going to put some dimensionals on him too. And I think I'm going to grab some minis. Grab my little minis. Put hair on them because that is how I roll. All right. So here goes my little raccoon. We'll just pop him right on there. And there we go. What do you think? Same card design. Same exact card design. Completely different look. Let me hold this up so you can see it. There's our little raccoon on there. So you can see I've done exactly the same thing with these cards, the exact same layout, but you get a completely different look because I use different papers and different stamps. So I hope you like that. Thank you all for sticking with me tonight. It has been a long night. I hope that you have enjoyed looking at all those colors, checking everything out. I'm excited to actually get started playing with some of these colors and doing new things with them. Next week, we are going to do mystery stamping on Tuesday night, so I'm really excited for that. And then I'm going to be using one of these new stamp sets that I have next week, Thursday. So I hope that you will join me next week, Thursday, so we can find out what they do together. And I promise it will be shorter. Oh, Sue, you're welcome. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will see y'all next week. Have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Bye-bye.